Hey there, Cowboys Nation! Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to the channel, where we dive into the biggest and most breaking Dallas Cowboys news. Today's story is one you cannot miss. We've got some explosive developments regarding the future of the Cowboys organization, and let me tell you, the tension is real. Dak Prescott has spoken out about the possibility of Mike McCarthy being let go, and his words have the entire NFL world buzzing. Trust me, this is a story that's about to send shockwaves across the league. So make sure you stick around until the end, because we're unpacking everything, what Doc said, what it means for the Cowboys moving forward, and what this could mean for the team's chances of finally getting back to the Super Bowl. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all the latest Cowboys updates. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so here's the situation. After another disappointing season, where the Cowboys fell short of expectations, the question on everyone's mind has been, is Mike McCarthy's job in jeopardy? The team has been incredibly inconsistent, and fans have been vocal about their frustrations. The Cowboys have all the talent in the world: Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, the list goes on. But when you look at the results, it feels like they're not living up to the hype. And let's face it, when you're the head coach of America's team, the pressure is unlike anything else in the league. Recently, rumors have been swirling about whether Jerry Jones is considering making a big move in the offseason. Could Mike McCarthy be on the chopping block? It wouldn't be the first time we've seen Jones pull the trigger on a big decision to shake things up. But here's where things get interesting. Dak Prescott, the face of the franchise, was asked directly about the situation, and his response has everyone talking. When asked about the rumors of McCarthy potentially being fired, Dak didn't hold back. He said, and I quote, "Mike's a great coach, and he's brought a lot to this team. We've built something special here, and it's not just about one man. It's about all of us as a team, and I think we've got everything we need to succeed." Now, at first glance, it might seem like Dak is simply playing it safe, defending his coach, while avoiding any unnecessary controversy. But let's break this down because there's a lot to unpack here. Dak's comments suggest a few things. First, it's clear he has respect for McCarthy and appreciates what he's done for the team. McCarthy was brought in to bring stability and a winning culture to Dallas, and under his leadership, the Cowboys have seen some success. But let's be real, it's not the kind of success fans or the front office we're hoping for. So, while Dak's words might sound supportive on the surface, they also hint at a bigger issue. Is this team truly united behind McCarthy, or are there deeper problems that need addressing? And then there's Jerry Jones. You know Jerry? He's not afraid to make bold moves if he thinks it'll bring a championship back to Dallas. He's already made it clear that he's running out of patience. In a recent interview, Jones said something that caught a lot of attention. This team has everything it needs to win. If we're not getting the results, we have to look at why. That's about as close as you'll get to Jerry publicly questioning his coaching staff. And let's not forget, he's done this before. Remember Jason Garrett? He was given chance after chance, but eventually, Jerry decided enough was enough. So where does this leave Mike McCarthy? If you're McCarthy, you've got to be feeling the heat right now. The Cowboys season wasn't a total disaster, but it wasn't the championship caliber performance fans were promised either. And in a league as cutthroat as the NFL, good enough doesn't cut it. If Jerry decides to make a change, it could open the door for some big-name coaches who are currently available. Think about someone like Sean Payton. He's been linked to the Cowboys before and has a proven track record. Could he be the next man up if McCarthy is shown the door? But let's get back to Dak Prescott, because his role in all of this cannot be overstated. As the quarterback, Dak is essentially the leader of this team, both on and off the field. His opinion carries a lot of weight, not just with the players, but also with the front office. If Dak is publicly backing McCarthy, it might buy the coach a little more time. However, if things don't improve next season, even Dak's support might not be enough to save him. That being said, Dak's comments about alignment suggest that he's not just thinking about the coaching staff, he's also looking at the bigger picture. And that brings us back to the front office. If the Cowboys truly want to compete for a Super Bowl, they need everyone pulling in the same direction. That means Jerry Jones and the rest of the front office need to trust their coaching staff and players to do their jobs without micromanaging every decision. It's a fine line to walk, but it's one the Cowboys have struggled with for years. And speaking of Dak, we've got to talk about his own performance this year. Let's be honest, Dak had some tough moments. The interceptions, the missed opportunities in key games, it wasn't his best season. But here's the thing, Dak is still one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league, and he's proven that he can deliver when it matters most. The question is, can he do it consistently? And more importantly, can he do it under McCarthy's system? Because if not, then you've got to wonder if a change at head coach might actually be what's best for Dak's career. Now, let's talk about the fans. Cowboys Nation is one of the most passionate and loyal fan bases in the NFL, but they're also one of the most demanding. And rightfully so, this team has such a rich history of success, and it's been far too long since they've added to that legacy. The fans want answers, and they want results. If firing McCarthy is what it takes to get this team back on track, you can bet the fans will be all for it. But if Dak and the players are truly behind McCarthy, it's going to be a tough decision for Jerry Jones. So, what happens next? That's the million-dollar question. The Cowboys have some major decisions to make this offseason, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Will they stick with Mike McCarthy and hope he can finally deliver? Or will Jerry Jones decide it's time for a fresh start? And how will Dak Prescott's comments factor into all of this? One thing's for sure, whatever happens, it's going to have a massive impact on the future of this franchise. All right, Cowboys Nation, now it's your turn. What do you think about Dak Prescott's comments? Do you think Mike McCarthy deserves another chance? Or is it time for the Cowboys to move on? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear from you. And if you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for all the latest Dallas Cowboys news and updates. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, go Cowboys. I'll see you in the next one.